Hi, and welcome to episode 1 of me completing Old School RuneScape on a new-ish account. Now, if you want to know what I mean by new-ish and what I mean by completion in a bit more detail, you can go and check out my episode 0, which you can find in comments below, description below, thing in the corner, all of that stuff. My aim is to get 99 in all skills, all quests, all achievements, all combat tasks, and all collection logs. And to start out this journey on episode 1, I want to continue getting some agility XP. Before I started this, I was getting a bit of agility, and I want to continue that. And the main reason behind that is run restoration energy, so how fast I gain run energy back. At the moment, at my current level, we're level 11, which is actually up into the second bracket. I get 1% of energy back every 6.6 seconds, taking me a total of 11 minutes and 7 seconds to go from 0 to 100% run energy. What I'd like to do is increase my agi level, because as you gain every 6 levels, every kind of 6 level bracket, so 0 to 6, 6 to 11, 12 to 17, etc., you get faster energy restoration. My aim is to kind of get to level 30 or 36. At level 30, it takes 4.6 seconds to get 1% of energy and 7 minutes and 42 seconds to go from 0 to 100%, which saves me approximately 3 minutes, well, not approximately, it saves me 3 minutes and 25 seconds if I want to recharge from 0 to 100%. And generally speaking, when stood at a bank, I will get considerably more percent energy when I'm just sort of standing around for a second. I think in doing a bit of agi now, leveling up a little bit now, is going to save me hundreds of hours in the future. Ideally, I get to level 36. We'll see how long I decide to grind here. Now, the smart thing to do would be to do a couple of quests that give agi XP as rewards, and then go and do a couple of rooftop courses. I'm not smart, nor am I efficient, so I'm going to be doing the Brimhaven agility course. Part of the reason was to unlock a little bit of the collection log. So if you look here, achievements for starters, one of the achievements is to get a ticket, so I thought, you know, I can get that. Other reason was collection log. I could, in theory, save up for the pirate hook if I want to, although I most likely will spend my agility arena tickets on XP to start with. You can see here I got 2, which I have actually spent on XP. And generally speaking, the main reason why I'm doing it at such a low level and not coming back here when I could definitely actually be more efficient and complete some stuff is because I enjoy it. I just enjoy doing the agility arena a little bit. And so if I'm going to sit here and do something, I might as well do something I enjoy. I can kind of semi-AFK do it. I won't be the most efficient. I won't even be able to get half the tickets anyway. But yeah, please enjoy this probably long for me, but very short for you, little agi training montage. So I actually can't complete most of the tasks, most of these things. I think you need level 20 to complete everything in here, so that will be the first milestone, I think. I think I'm just going to use this wall for a little bit, because I'm not going to get tickets too consistently until I hit level 20. Something within the agility arena drained your stats, which brought me down to like 8, and then I was failing a bunch and running out of food. So instead of brute forcing it and just using a freaking wall to get a slightly higher level, I decided to go to Alcarid and do the rooftop course here once I can figure out where the rooftop course is. I'll figure that out and I'll come back to you. Okay, I found it. Well, at least I found something that looks like a rooftop course, so we're gonna head over there, and yeah, we're gonna give this a go. Try and get some of those tokens so we can get the Grace outfit as well, because that'll help a lot. God damn it. Okay, because my stats got drained, I only have 11 out of 20, and yeah, that sucks. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways I could restore this. Instead, I'm gonna go Draenor, do that rooftop course for a bit, and then I'll come back here a little later on. Alright, figure out where the Draenor one is. There it is. Okay. Let's get on with this. See you in a bit. So we got our first Mark of Grace over there. We'll head over there and grab that. Alright, well that's number 1. We'll actually not 100% sure how many do I need. 260 for the full graceful outfit. This is way faster. I was so dumb to think that I could go to agility arena and get anything done. If you go like past level 40, you get like 5 extra XP per ticket. You like 41 onwards, 41 you get 5 extra XP per ticket you plug in. And obviously if you save up more tickets, you get more XP in one go. So like 10 tickets, you get more per ticket. So I don't know. I was just being dumb. stubborn. Obviously misremembered my experience there before. But here we go. We're actually onto some sort of actual decent grind now. See how this goes. Like I said, I want to get 30 at least. 36 would be ideal. Let's try the Alcarod rooftop. I don't know if I get much more XP for it, but let's have a see. I guess just one lap and I'm already over 2k XP per hour, and I think that'll climb because obviously I was training so slowly. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And we just gained a level as well, so awesome. Notice something that I'd never noticed before. Each time you finish an obstacle, not only do your ticks of like time passing to give you a new percentage go up, but if you see that, I gain 2% run energy per obstacle that you solve or complete, which I never knew was a thing. And I mean, yeah, unfortunately my level is low enough that even with gaining 2% every obstacle, like here, like when I get to here, I'm at 24, and yeah, it could maybe tick up to 25. There's 25, and then when I complete it, 27. Something I didn't know. I don't know that's specific to like this rooftop course or rooftop courses only. There we go. That was level 30 agility. That took me a little over 2 hours with a bit of switching around and faffing in the agility arena. I probably could have done that in an hour if I'd focused up and done it a bit more properly, but I was kind of AFK doing it, you know, half focusing on it. So yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to do as part of this episode. Now, the next thing I want to do is actually start working on my combat. And the way that I want to do that is actually through Slayer. My theory is pretty simple. I know if I was a higher level, I could get better Slayer stuff. But I think the thing I would like to do is get a Slayer task, whatever the Slayer task is weak to, train that combat. And just train it and kind of train it semi-equally and just slowly get up all of the stats. So when it comes to something like a quest or something that I really want to fight, I hopefully have the right skills to do it. But yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Now I could keep going with this until 36. I know I said I wanted 36, but I am going to stop for now. I'm going to go drop off some stuff at the bank using my GE teleport and start setting up, getting some very basic gear for combat. Okay, here we are after grabbing ourselves a little bit of gear. We have a bunch of lobster in the bank for when we need it, and I can switch into range gear. Got my first bow upgrade. I got a staff of air, some runes with the fire blast when we get to it, some iron arrows, and we're currently wearing some iron gear. Basically the best I can do at level 1, and I don't plan on upgrading it like immediately as soon as I hit certain levels, but you know, if I get a tough task or whatever, I will aim for a bit more. I didn't bother getting like a full set. It seems really pointless. These early levels always go by super quickly, and if I'm fighting something that I can't fight with like 2 pieces of armor on, the 1 extra piece at this level isn't going to make a ton of difference, so I'd probably go and train on something else instead. Some in Edgeville or near Edgeville dungeon, but I may have not remembered that correctly. So I'm going to look up where the best zombies to fight at my level are. So here we are at the Edgeville dungeon entrance. You probably were wondering why I didn't, or maybe you already know why I didn't use the Edgeville Slayer Master. Pure and simple, you need 40 combat, I believe, to use them, even though I believe I have technically the Slayer level to use them. So we will be eventually using the Edgeville Slayer Master, but not for this first task, or probably the first few tasks. Now prayer obviously boosts my combat level to 14, which is probably why I was given zombies, which technically you can find them between level 13 and plus basically, but those are even like there's some level 13s and level 24s kind of mixed together, whereas the Edgeville dungeon, they're all level 18. I kind of feel like between popping on some prayers if I need it, a bit of food, and the equipment I have, I should be able to kill these zombies, or at the very least I can run over to the Edgeville bank and grab some more food. If I get really stuck, I'll go and train on something else briefly, but yeah, here we go for a training montage of me killing zombies for a bit. Actually, I don't know what they're weak to. What are they weak to? What should I actually be using? That's probably a really good question. They seem to be weak to everything, plus 0 on anything, so I'll start out with a bit of melee. We'll get our defense up, I think, to start with, and then we'll move on from there. Well, it looks like we got an exam mini thing pop up as soon as I got down into this dungeon. Read the Book of Knowledge. Oh, what do I want to put that into? Honestly, I don't know. Any level is going to help me drastically, because all of it is towards a goal. I guess I'm just going to chuck it in defense. 15 XP. Oh my god, I should have put it in something that actually had some levels. Zombie. Here we go. Yeah, okay, right. Let's stand over here so we can attack this zombie. Now, they seem to be using melee, so I'm just going to pray. Do I bother pray flicking? No, because I'm not very good at it, so I'm not going to bother.
5 minutes later.
Oh, and I died. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Okay, so killing zombies was basically impossible for me at my current level. Now, I could continue to just brute force it, but I hope I've learned my lesson from trying to do that from when I tried to do the agility arena at level 5 instead of where I should have done it. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to train every single combat skill, so these 4 remaining, to level 10 on something easy like goblins. And then once I have level 10 and everything, I will go and get steel or the equivalent best thing that I can get, full gear, and then I'll start doing some Slayer. And we'll take it from there. That way, I believe I'll be able to actually complete some Slayer tasks within a reasonable time. So yeah, let's grind some goblins. While I casually murder some goblins in the background, let's talk about that percentage number that you've seen on screen since the beginning of the episode. It's currently at 3%, and it's supposed to represent the percentage completion I am through completing RuneScape based on the aims that I've set myself. You're probably wondering, how could I be at 3%? I'm on episode 1 and my levels aren't great and I've basically done nothing else. Well, you're 100% right. I could have spent a bunch of time equally weighting and figuring out a best way to measure my percentage completion through this game based on the aims I set myself, but instead I decided to just equally weight everything and kind of take it as a great motivator for these first few episodes while I power through some of the early percentage points, and then see how long it takes me and how much I stall at various later stages to get the last, well, probably 60+%. So how does it work? Well, I've decided to break it down into a number of tasks that I need to complete. In fact, 4,944 tasks that I need to complete. This is broken down into level 1 to 99 in every single of the 23 skills, the 159 quests, the 492 achievements, the 526 combat tasks, and the 1,490 collections. This gives me a grand total of 4,944, which I have currently completed 180-ish of, setting me at around 3.7%. I will try and update this as regularly as possible, but I have decided to keep it away from a decimal place because I didn't want to have to update it too regularly or make it too inaccurate because I've forgotten to update it for a while. So I'm keeping it a single, no decimals, and I will steadily update it as we go through the series. So yes, that is what that percentage means. Hopefully it gives you a rough idea of my progress, but it is going to be an incredibly rough idea. Anyway, let's get on with killing some goblins, getting level 10 in every combat, and then going and doing some slaying. And we got a black robe. Anything good? No way. I literally just bought this kite shield, but this is a kite shield prim, which actually has better value than my one. I'm gonna have a look and see if this makes any difference at all. Oh, you know, it makes my magic slightly less bad. I went to get a gem, so here we are. We're back. Grinding zombies with a gem. We'll see how this goes. I'll see you at the end of the task unless something interesting happens. Let's run through what we managed to achieve. So in episode 1, we got our agility to 30. I managed to get up a bunch of combat levels and some slayer levels, as well as some wood cutting and firemaking to make it to where we are now. We now have a total level of 234. We managed to complete a couple more collections, which I believe was... one of them is the Brimhaven agility ticket, but the other one is rooftop agility. And the third and final one, I actually have no idea. Oh, it's an easy clue. We got the iron kite shield. No, we got the black kite shield from it. There it is. We got this black kite shield T trim from it. So we have a few of them, which is, actually 2 more than when we first started today. We still haven't got any combat logs, but we'll get there. Achievements, we've completed 3 now. 2, one was from Garamajar, which was the get an agility ticket, and then we got 2 from Lumbridge and Draenor to complete a loop of the Draenor Village agility course and complete a loop of the Alcarid agility course. So I guess that technically comes under Lumbridge and Draenor. So yeah, we got a few tasks, but not huge amounts. No more quests. I think next time I'm going to do some questing. I think I'm going to go and just knock out a bunch of easy quests. Probably pick up another few levels. But yeah, let's wrap things up there.